Hello students, this is standard 6 physics. Let's move to chapter 2 matter. What is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. There are so many things we see around us which are matter. For example, the food we eat, the water we drink, the air which has mass and occupying some space, the sun, the moon, the stars, all are made up of matter. Then, reversely, the question comes in our mind, what is not matter? The thing or substance which doesn't have mass and not occupying any space is not a matter. For example, heat, light, electricity, etc. There is an activity 1. Put a tick against the thing which is matter. Put a cross against the thing which is not matter. Number 1 water, it's a matter. Number 5 TV, it's a matter. Number 6 heat, it's not a matter. Number 10 feeling of happiness, it's also not a matter. Then move to characteristics of matter. Matter occupies space. All materials or things occupy space. The amount of space occupied by matter is called its volume. There is an activity 2 based on this characteristic to show that matter occupies space. Materials required: a glass tumbler, water, a stone, a piece of thread, a glass bowl. Turn to next page. Procedure means there are 4 figures: figure A, figure B, figure C and figure D. Figure A, you have to take a glass bowl. Inside it, you have to place a glass tumbler, fill it with water up to the brim. Figure B, take a piece of thread, tie it with a small stone and dip into the glass tumbler. What you will see, when the stone is inside the glass tumbler, some waters overflown from the glass tumbler and collected in the glass bowl because of the space occupied by the stone inside the glass tumbler, and that much water comes out from the glass tumbler and collected in the glass bowl. So figure C, some part of the glass which is emptied. Then figure D, again the collected water has to be poured into the glass tumbler. It is as same as to the figure A, means the glass is full of water. It shows that the matter occupies space, the stone occupies space and hence pushes the water out of the tumbler. Water is matter too and also occupies space. Then second characteristic is matter has mass. The amount of matter contained in an object is known as its mass. Activity 3, to show that matter has mass. Materials required: a spring balance, a cotton thread, a small empty can, water, pebbles or sand. Suspend the spring balance from a hook. The reading of the pointer should read 0. Take an empty can and tie it to a piece of strong cotton thread to make a suspension loop. Now suspend the can from the hook of the spring balance, means empty can, and you have to take the reading. That reading is initial reading. Now pour some water into the can. Now you will see that the spring of the spring balance which is being stretched down, and it is being heavier than the first figure because it is doubled mass of empty can plus mass of water. You can also repeat the experiment using sand or pebbles in the can. and you can observe also what is happening. Note the reading of the pointer each time, means that's the final reading. Then the final reading minus initial reading is the difference of the final reading and initial reading of the pointer gives the weight of the things put in the can. Thus we conclude that matter has mass. Then move to composition of matter. Matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. An atom usually doesn't have an independent existence, therefore atoms combine to form molecules. A molecule is the smallest particle of matter which can exist independently and can retain the physical and chemical properties of the matter. On basis of these all studies, there is a check your progress. Number 1 means true or false, and correct the false statement. Number 1, matter occupies space and has mass. True. Air is matter. True. The amount of matter contained in an object is known as its volume. It's false. Instead of volume, it is mass. Number 4, an atom is the smallest particle of matter that can exist independently. It's false. Instead of atom, it is molecule.